Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. I am so excited to guide you through today's topic. Today, we're really unpacking a brilliant ancient source text. It's this deeply rhythmic, incredibly resonant hymn that actually acts like a giant conceptual mandala. Basically, we are decoding the divine attributes of Lord Shiva, and framing it as a divine mandala is just perfect, because we're going to take a journey, right from the outermost layers of physical symbolism all the way down to the absolute, formless core of cosmic truth. We're going to explore his roles as the ultimate creator, the ultimate destroyer, and literally uncover the very essence of truth and beauty.
Okay, let's dive right into this with the powerful opening chant from our source material. Ashuto Shashank Shekhar Chandra Moli Chidambara. I mean, just hearing those words, it carries a certain gravity, doesn't it? But, we aren't just here to listen, we're here to really understand. Throughout this explainer, we're going to use the vivid descriptions from this exact chant to journey all the way from his highly recognizable visual form right through to his ultimate formless truth. Because every single word in this text, it's literally a building block for understanding the universe itself.
All right, let's start peeling back these layers. Layer 1, the divine iconography.
Now, before we can even begin to grasp the formless, we kind of have to understand the form, right? The source text uses these incredibly vivid physical descriptions to just manifest Shiva's majestic presence right in our minds. The hymn uses specific Sanskrit names that serve as striking visual markers. First up, we have Trishul Dari, which means the one holding the trident. Next is Jatadhar, the one bearing matted hair. And finally, Trilochana, the three-eyed one. And listen, these aren't just formal, stuffy titles. They're striking visual markers of his immense power. The trident represents control over the three realms. That matted hair, it shows his completely untamed aesthetic nature. And the third eye represents a level of perception that sees way beyond our physical world. They just immediately command your attention.
Building on that visual, the text outlines some very specific adornments. He is Bagambari, wearing tiger skin. He's Nageshwar, the lord of serpents, literally wearing snakes as garlands. And he is Shashank Shekhar, or Chandra Mauli, bearing the crescent moon right on his crest. When you picture all these elements together, it builds this awe-inspiring, wild, yet profoundly divine mental image. I mean, think about it. He isn't adorned in gold or jewels like some worldly king. His crown is the moon. His robes are nature itself. It's an absolutely perfect visual setup for the raw, cosmic power that he wields.
Moving right along, Layer 2, the cosmic balance.
So that physical imagery naturally leads us inward to our next level. Now that we can picture him, what exactly does he do? Well, the hymn outlines these immense dual cosmic duties attributed to Shiva. Now, what's really interesting about this is the incredible scale of the paradox it presents. On one side, the text refers to him as Jagat Sarjak, the creator of the universe. But right alongside that, he is Pralay Karta, the bringer of dissolution, the ultimate destroyer. It's just a beautiful juxtaposition. In a lot of Western frameworks, we tend to separate creation and destruction. We see them as totally opposing forces, like good versus bad. But here, the source material explicitly unites them in one single divine entity. Because honestly, you cannot have the new without clearing away the old. He's the complete engine of the cosmos.
And that duality extends directly into his personality too. On the one hand, the hymn describes him as Bhayankara, which means fearsome, wrathful, utterly terrifying. Yet, simultaneously, he is Mahan Bole, the greatly innocent one, and Dayanidhi, an ocean of mercy. It just perfectly illustrates the profound duality of his character. He balances this terrifying destructive form, which is necessary to wipe out ignorance and evil, with this immense compassion and pure innocence that welcomes absolutely any sincere seeker. He is everything, all at once.
Let's step even deeper now. Layer 3, truth, essence, and beauty.
Okay, so we are stepping entirely away from the physical adornments, the snakes, the tiger skins, and we're even stepping beyond his functional duties of creating and destroying. We're moving straight into the abstract, universal essence. The text delivers this incredible definition, Shivam Satyam Sunda. This is a profoundly important phrase. It breaks down to mean that Shiva represents pure auspiciousness, which is Shivam, absolute truth, which is Satyam, and ultimate beauty, which is Sundara. Think about how the hymn elevates him here. We've gone from a fearsome deity holding a trident to the absolute beautiful truth of the cosmos itself. The text argues that at the very bedrock of reality, once all the noise of creation and destruction settles, what remains is purely auspicious, fundamentally true, and inherently beautiful.
So the absolutely crucial point here is this: Nirankar and Nirvikar. Nirankar means formless, and Nirvikar means unchanging and indestructible. Despite all those incredibly vivid physical adornments we discussed back in Layer 1, Shiva's true essence is entirely formless and eternal. All those physical forms, they're really just tools for the human mind to grasp the ungraspable. The core of Lord Shiva, according to the text, is an indestructible, unchanging energy that permeates literally everything.
Which brings us to the core. Layer 4, the ultimate surrender. We have finally reached the very center of our conceptual mandala. We've scaled these massive heights of cosmic truth, but the hymn doesn't just leave us floating out in space. It brings us right back down to the human element and the devotee's path. Right in the middle of describing the creator of the entire universe, the text drops in this beautifully grounded phrase, Kamaho Apradhasab, a heartfelt plea for the forgiveness of all offenses. I absolutely love this, because it grounds all that lofty philosophy in a deeply personal human moment. After recognizing the sheer, immense scale of the divine, the natural human reaction modeled here is just humility. It's a profound surrender, grounding abstract cosmic concepts in raw human devotion.
Let's move on and see how this builds into practical spiritual relief. The text promises a progressive healing of the human condition in 3 distinct steps. Number 1 is Janma, easing the inherent sorrows of birth. Number 2 is Jivan, giving us the strength to face the daily trials of life. And number 3 is erasing the pains of the world entirely. Jagat ga santap tap miti sabhi. The hymn essentially assures us that by understanding and surrendering to this cosmic force, all the deep-seated anxieties of existence, of life, and of worldly suffering are effectively wiped away.
But how exactly do we achieve this surrender and healing? Well, the source text repeatedly points to a single number, 5. This number represents the Panchakshara, which translates to the sacred 5-syllable mantra. It is literally the practical key handed to the devotee to unlock all of that cosmic wisdom we just explored.
And this brilliantly illustrates what that key actually is. The text explicitly states, Om Namah Shivaya Man Japta Rahe, Panchakshara Mo. May the mind keep chanting the 5-syllable mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. This right here is the ultimate takeaway. The hymn is telling us that you don't need to hold a universe in your hands to connect with the divine. You just need to anchor your mind in this daily spiritual practice. Chanting these 5 syllables focuses the human mind. It cuts right through the chaos of daily life, and it connects you directly to that formless truth and ultimate beauty we've been unpacking.
So we've journeyed all the way from tiger skins to the creation of the cosmos, right down to a simple 5-syllable chant. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. If the universe really is a continuous cycle of beautiful creation and fearsome destruction, how does embracing Lord Shiva's unchanging, formless truth change how you view your own daily struggles? Take a moment today to reflect on that incredible balance of truth, duality, and devotion we uncovered from the source text. Keep learning, keep focusing, and I will catch you in our next explainer.